Hello and welcome to Mr. Connally's High School Math. Today we're going to be talking about horizontal and vertical lines, but before we go any further, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to receive notifications about future videos. Guidelines for using this video effectively are: watch and listen to the video, sound should be on, do not skip ahead, do not just mindlessly copy the work, pause the video when you need time to write or think, put a question mark next to problems you don't understand, rewatch and listen to the video as needed, and ask questions in class or in the comments below. All right, key concept for today: how do you graph horizontal and vertical lines? Well, we know that slope is the vertical change over the horizontal change. And if I have a line x equals 5, it has what's called an undefined slope because it has a rise, but it doesn't have a run. There's vertical change, but no horizontal change. That's the same as dividing by 0, which we know is undefined. Therefore, it's an undefined slope. All right, and a horizontal line is a 0 slope for the opposite reason. It has no vertical change, but it does have horizontal change. Lots of horizontal change. So that's the same as dividing by that 0 divided by that number, which the properties of 0, we know that it's 0. Okay, so y equals -4 is what it's called because it only has places where y equals 4. Every single y value is -4. Same thing for the x line. You'll see that all these values equal 5 on that line. So horizontal lines are graphed as y equals any number. All horizontal lines are parallel to each other. Vertical lines is where x equals a number, and all vertical lines are also parallel to each other. But horizontal and vertical lines together are perpendicular. Okay, let's put these in action. Example 1, write and graph an equation of a vertical line passing through 5, -4. Okay, so we need to write an equation of a vertical line, so that means it's going up and down, and it goes through 5, -4. So let's find 5, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, and 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. And we've got 5, -4 here. And we need to draw a vertical line, so that means it's going to go up and down like this. How would we do this? Well, if you look at every single one of these points, you notice that they all equal x equals 5 in every single one of those. So that's the equation. You just say x equals 5. And that is how you write and graph a vertical line. All right, let's go on to the next. Write and graph an equation that contains the 2 points 5, -2, and -4, -2. Okay, makes sense. Let's go ahead and graph first those points. So 5 and down 2, 1, 2, and 4 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 2. Okay, so here's 5, -2, and we've got -4, -2. Okay, so to connect those 2 points, what do you notice? Well, if I draw them all the way across, I notice that I've made a horizontal line. Horizontal lines have a different equation. They use y equals a number. Well, what number do we equal? The one they have in common. You should have noticed right away that these both have -2 in them. That's a dead giveaway that if they have the same y's, it's going to be y equals a number. And in this case, it's going to be every single one of these points on the line, y equals -2. So the graph is just y equals -2. There's no x in it, no other numbers. It's just y equals a number, and that number is where you graph the horizontal line. Okay. Go ahead and finish that part up. Let's move on to the next. Question 3, write an equation that contains the points 12, -7, and 9, -7. All right, now we don't actually have to graph these ones, but if you did, it wouldn't be that difficult because, remember I told you before, look for the numbers that are the same. I noticed that there's a -7 here and a -7 here. So that means that all the y values are going to be along -7, and we know that's going to be where y equals -7, so our equation is going to be y equals -7. And same thing with the next one, b. We've got -15, -22, and -15, 8. And in this one, we notice all the x values are negative 15. So that means it's going to be at all the way back to negative 15. There's going to be a straight line that goes up and down. So that's going to be x equals negative 15. That's it. And there you have how to make horizontal lines and vertical lines using points. Okay. Go ahead and pause, finish that up, and get that in your notes. All right, let's summarize what we learned. We know that slope is the defining factor in these vertical and horizontal lines. Horizontal lines have zero slope. Vertical lines have undefined slopes. We graph vertical lines with an x equals a number, and we graph horizontal lines where y equals any number. Horizontal lines are parallel to themselves, and vertical lines are parallel to other vertical lines. However, horizontal and vertical lines together make a perpendicular line. Okay. You all done? Great job. Keep working hard. I appreciate all the work that you've been doing. Make sure you continue to ask good questions in class. And if you need anything, let me know. I'm here to help. All right, now I just want to tell you.
Excellent work on completing this tutorial. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Mr. Connelly's Math and Mr. Connelly's High School Math channels to get updates on future videos. Thanks for watching.
MrConnally.com